What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from High on Android and DopeTechDaily.com. Today I'm bringing you guys a review of some of UAG's cases for the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. Now I apologize it took me so long to get this video out. I ordered my review units from UAG pretty early on, but they ship from overseas, so it took me a while to get them. But I've got a selection of their cases and I want to go through all of them today. Also show you how they look on each of the colors for the S7 and the S7 Edge, so you can decide which one might be right for you. So the first one I'm going to do here is for the S7 Edge, then I've got a couple here for the S7. Now they only actually make one type of case for the S7 Edge, and that is their traditional protective case, military grade protection. Of course it comes in various colors here. You can see I've got the clear colorway, which they call Maverick. It also comes in ash, cobalt magma, which is the red, the blue, and also the black, which you'll see for the S7. And as usual, you can see here the case has got very, very nice protection, reinforced corners, all the cutouts are on point. You've got the signature UAG branding here on the back. You've got these sort of screws around the back that give you sort of that ruggedized look. You've also got sort of a nice textured pattern on the inside. You can see the honeycomb texturing, which gives you that nice shock absorption. And overall, just a really nice case. It's going to give you great protection, but this one's also super slim. So I want to go ahead and put this one on the S7 Edge here. I'm going to put it on the silver one first so you guys can see how it looks. And then I want to give you a quick comparison of how UAG revised the case from the S6 Edge Plus, because I have that one right here as well. So first of all, notice this thing is very, very slim for a highly protective case. It's not going to add too much bulk. The silver looks beautiful because it's got the nice silver UAG logo as well as the silver from the S7 Edge. That's going to reflect off the light very, very nicely. But one thing I wanted to show you guys is what UAG actually improved. This is the case, this is my S6 Edge Plus here, and what they actually did to change the case a little bit, if you look very carefully here with the volume buttons, they actually slimmed down the side bezel a little bit. So you can see here, the volume button on the S6 Edge Plus case, that's not quite flush with the surface of the protective hardshell TPU. So that leads to a slimmer case profile, and you guys can see there, they slimmed down those side bezels. It actually makes quite a big difference. Also, if you look at the power button, the same sort of situation over here. Here, the power button is not the very top of the protective surface. You've got another little layer on top. Here, the power button itself is flush with the top of the protective surface. Now that doesn't seem like a big deal probably when you're looking at it on video, but it actually makes a huge difference when you're using the case. And as you guys can clearly see, leads to a slimmer profile for the S7 Edge versus the S6 Edge Plus. Other than that, a very impressive case from UAG as usual. This is going to be one of my main go-to cases when I go to the gym, when I'm out sort of doing things and I feel like I might be prone to drop my phone. Now notice, even though they did make the power button, volume buttons kind of flush with the top part of the surface along the edges, you do have raised up top and bottoms, and they're significantly raised up, so that if you sit this down on the table like this, you're not going to have any problems with getting the sides scratched at all, because they did make the top and the bottom so raised up that it's not going to nick the edges or anything like that at all. So overall, I highly recommend this case as usual. I want to go ahead and give you guys a look at the gold and the black S7 Edge in here as well. So let me go ahead and take this one out, set that to the side. There's the black one in the S7 Edge on the UAG case. Again, looks really, really nice. I think the silver one's probably my favorite in this particular case, but the black one looks really, really nice as well. Slim profile. And then lastly, just so you can get an idea how the Maverick colorway is going to look with the gold S7 Edge. Just go ahead and put that one in here as well. And this is how the Maverick is going to look with your gold S7 Edge. Definitely really nice. You can see the gold. So if you like to show off that gold color, the Maverick is definitely the correct color of the UAG case for you to get. Overall, very, very nice. If you guys have any questions about the S7 Edge UAG case, drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer those for you. All right, so next, let's get into the two cases that I have from UAG for the Galaxy S7. So the Galaxy S7 cases that I have, one of the S7 cases is the traditional composite case that I just reviewed for the S7 Edge. I've got that in black. They call it the Scout color. The other one is the Trooper card slot case, which I also did for the iPhone 6s Plus. So let's go ahead and look at the Scout colorway really quick, just because we already looked at the one for the S7 Edge. And this is a same type of case, so there won't be quite as much to say about it because we just saw it for the S7 Edge. I guess I'm going to have to rip this open. No, there we go. not necessary today. All right, so here's the Scout colorway. Same exact sort of setup. You've got the black, the UAG silver logo. All of your cutouts, of course, are on point, look very, very nice. You're going to get that solid reinforced corner, military grade drop protection. Got the web pattern on the inside for the shock absorption. So let me go ahead and just show you guys the two S7 colors I have. This is the black color. It's probably going to look the best with the Scout case. You can see looks very, very sleek. You've got that sort of all black everything look. So if you definitely like that stealth look, this is definitely the case to go with. Just a beautiful fit, beautiful finish. And on this one, again, they tried to slim down the sides a little bit by leaving a little less room. Of course, there's no edge display on this one, so you've got a full lip around the front. You can see you've got the full lip around the front, so if you sit this one down, you have even more protection when it's sitting on the table. But overall, they did a great job of slimming down the bezels. This case is an incredibly protective case that's just going to give you also a really sleek look for the phone. So not much to say because we just saw the Maverick one. Of course, the volume and the power buttons, they work perfectly. No problems. I've never had any issues with malfunctioning buttons on a UAG case. Let me go ahead and show you what the gold one will look like if you decided to go with the Scout. Now, of course, they offer all of the same colors: Maverick, Ash, Scout, the Magma, Cobalt, which is the blue and the red also, so you can pick that up. But if you have the gold, that's also going to look really, really sick with the black colorway, which is the Scout color. So if you've got the gold one, this is what it's going to look like in the UAG. So again, highly recommend UAG's military grade drop protection cases. I always use them when I'm going to be active. So if you guys have any questions about the Scout color or any of the other composite cases for the S7, just drop a comment below and I'll be happy to answer those for you. So then we'll leave the S7 out here. The last case that I have is the Scout case for the, the Trooper case. We just did the Scout. The Trooper case for the Galaxy S7. You can see this is a card slot case. Now this is going to have sort of the same build as the one I did for the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus. Now let's just go ahead and get into it so I can quickly show you guys what this one looks like. It's going to be a bit thicker than the one I just did. Their traditional composite case is pretty slim. Of course, because this one holds the cards, you're going to expect it to have more thickness to it, and indeed it does. You can see right here, still the same sort of UAG logo here on the back. You've got cutouts for the camera. This one's really recessed, so you don't have to worry about the camera getting scratched at all. You can also see you've got that same web pattern in here for shock absorption, reinforced corners. All the cutouts are on point. The one thing that's new with this case, of course, is you've got the card slot on the back, but it doesn't slide out. It opens up like this. So you just got a little opening slot here. This is where you can put some cards, put your license, put everything like that in there. Now, it's the same depth as the one on the iPhone 6s Plus. I already tested how many cards you can fit in here. You can fit quite a few. I think I fit 4 or 5. I'll link that video below if you want to check it out, but this is the same sort of depth that you have on the iPhone 6s Plus case, so I won't test the card functionality again. I know it works. It does add quite a bit of depth to the phone. As you can see, it's going to make it quite a bit thicker. Let's go ahead and just put it in there so you guys can check it out. This is how the gold one's going to look with the Trooper case. And I definitely like the Trooper card slot case because even though it does add some thickness, and you can see it's quite a bit thicker. This is the one we just did, the Scout composite case. The card slot case is quite a bit thicker, but the one thing I like is it doesn't slide. So I've had a lot of card slot cases that slide out, and those cases sometimes break when you're sliding out the portion that put the cards in there. They break and then you can't use them. But with this one, it snaps shut. You're not going to have any problems with that breaking. Super sturdy. But otherwise, the same level of protection. You've got the lip around front, so no issues sitting it down. Great cutouts for the camera. Power, volume buttons, very responsive as usual with UAG. No issues whatsoever. So definitely recommend this if you like to carry around your credit cards. Let me just show you guys really quick how this is also going to look if you want to go with the black model. All right, so if you have the black model of the S7, let's go ahead and just put that in there with this white Trooper case so you guys can see how that's going to look. You can see it's still a nice look. Now they do offer this one in the Scout, which is the black colorway. And I think a couple others. I don't think it comes in the blue and the red, the Magma and the Cobalt, but it does come in the white, the black, and maybe also in the rust orange color. Overall, a very good look, I think, with the black and the gold phone. You can't really go wrong if you like to carry around some cards. All right, so that's my quick review of UAG's case lineup for the S7, the S7 Edge. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Find me writing over at my website, dopetechdaily.com. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, Google+, the link's in the description. I really appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.